What's going on, guys? Glock Guy 226. Tonight we're going to be answering the questions from the questions and answers video I posted a few weeks ago. This is down here in my man cave. Over here behind me, back there, is where I usually shoot my videos. And someone's asked to do a man cave tour, stuff like that. Maybe one day we'll get to that. But right now, guys, I'm just hanging out at the desk. I was going through comments and stuff, and I totally forgot about the questions and answers video. So I figured we'll go ahead and knock it out. So the first question we have, what sights do you run in your Glock 19? Well, actually, my Glock 19 right now, the slide's over at Loki Tactical, but I run Trijicon HDs. I absolutely love them. Now, I have been kind of getting more into fiber optics. I really like the HDs. They're great sights, but unlike my Glock 43, I have some TrueGlow TFOs, and I'm really interested in trying out the TrueGlow TFXs. I just see a lot of advantages to fiber optics, not bashing the Trijicon HDs at all, but I would like to get down into some more comparison stuff with fiber optics versus basic tritium sights. Daryl Wygan asked, if I could keep only one gun of mine, what would it be and why? Well, guys, this is a really hard question. It gets so difficult when people ask me, what's my favorite gun? If I could only have one gun, what would it be? To me, there's just so many different guns that serve so many different purposes, but all around, you can't beat an AR-15, which this is my BCM, and this is a Recce 14. If you guys have seen my channel, you've definitely seen this before, but then you get into this whole discussion of, yes, it'd be great to have a rifle, but if you can only have one firearm, having a pistol of some sort, I mean, you can conceal it, especially the Glock lineup. You can run 33 round mags if you have to. All in all, guys, I'd probably say a pistol, and for me, that would be the Glock 19. Daryl also asked, if you could recommend just one Glock upgrade, what would it be? Personally, I get caught up in modifying my Glocks and buying all the new stuff coming out, and there are a lot of advantages to a lot of things that you can do to your Glocks. But if you can only do one thing, it'd probably have to be your sights. Get rid of those plastic sights, throw some metal sights on there, some night sights of some sort, and your gun will be squared away. Fu Master Chew 12, which I believe he also has a YouTube channel, so go over and check him out. He asked, if I could live in any state and have my dream job, what state would it be and what would the job be? Well, personally, guys, I love the mountains. I really like Tennessee. They have great gun laws. Overall, great, just everything about Tennessee, in my opinion, guys. I really enjoy it. The family and I usually vacation down there a couple times a year. More or less Gatlinburg. We go to the more touristy areas, but when driving through Tennessee, going down to Florida, stuff like that, I just really love the landscape of Tennessee, and like I mentioned, they have great gun laws. Now, if I could do any job in the world, I guess my dream job would definitely be something in the firearms industry, guys. I just really have a passion for guns. I love this YouTube thing. I love where it's going. The channel's been growing really great. Met a lot of really cool people, subscribers, people that own companies. So all in all, my dream job would be something in the gun industry. Tommy Mack asked, what happened to my SIG P226 Mark 25? Well, what happened to that is it kind of turned into my Benelli M4. Now, as much as I'd like to keep every single gun I've ever had, sometimes, you have to sell something to help fund another project. Just kind of depends on what you really want at that moment. Now, the SIG 226 Mark 25 was definitely one of my favorite handguns. It's kind of where I got the name Glock Guy 226. I love Glocks and the SIG 226. So definitely be expecting me to get another one. Hopefully here in the next year. I'm thinking maybe towards the end of the year here, I'll be picking up another Mark 25. But guys, that's what happened. I had to sell it to kind of help fund the Benelli M4. Manny, Arizona asked, what state do I live in? Well, guys, I'm here in Indiana, more or less southern Indiana. Tennessee Matt. First of all, guys, Tennessee Matt has a great YouTube channel. Go over and check him out. He does a lot of stuff with guns, some vlogging type stuff. He actually lives in Tennessee, obviously. And guys, when I first got into YouTube, from my earliest days, Tennessee Matt has always been there to help me out. If I ever have any questions, he's just a really good dude. I definitely consider Tennessee Matt a friend. Now, what he asked is, how is the gun culture here in Indiana and what got me into guns? Gun culture here in Indiana, at least southern Indiana, even if someone's not diehard into guns, like me or you guys probably are, they don't frown down upon them. Now, I know in a lot of cities, you know, I live in more or less a rural area, so people are more familiar with guns, firearms, whether their husband owns them, kids, or their father did at one time, so they don't get frowned down upon a whole lot. But, you know, you go into more city-type areas like Indianapolis, suburbs of the city, and you're going to find more liberal people, and that's just the way it is. But where I currently am, guys, I carry daily. I shoot all the time. I don't go around bragging to people, hey, I've got a gun, or I'm into guns. That's just something I don't do. I usually don't bring up guns a whole lot. You know, I have my few close buddies that we talk about guns all day long. I talk to a lot of my subscribers, people on Instagram. But overall, guys, the gun culture where I'm currently living here in southern Indiana is great. He also asked what got me into guns. I started off with a Red Ryder BB gun, and I would just go, you know, hop on my dirt bike, go out in the woods, and, you know, shoot squirrels, targets, pop cans, all sorts of crap. And that kind of turned into, you know, a passion for guns. Around the age of 10, I'd say, I started going hunting with my cousin quite a bit. You know, got a 12 gauge in my hands, 22, and guys, I've fell in love with them ever since then. Levi Black asked, how old am I? Well, I just turned 29 here in June. Right now, it's the end of July 2017, so I'm 29 years old. I know I get some videos where guys are like, man, you know, you look like you're 15. Guys being dicks pretty much. But I don't take offense to looking young anymore. You know, in my earlier 20s, I used to get mad that, you know, I'd get carded all the time if I went to a bar, which I don't drink a whole lot, guys. I really don't drink at all. But I don't take offense to looking young. I really don't. But I'm 29, guys. Legion Precision. Now, Carl over at Legion Precision is a great dude. He's actually the one that sent me over the Texas Black Rifle Company compensator for my Glock 19. So a big shout out to Carl. Go over and check his shop out, guys. He does a lot of great Cerakote work. Overall, just a really cool guy. Now, he asked, what are your favorite firearms and why? Personally, guys, I have a lot of favorite guns. And like I said, when I get asked these questions, what my favorite gun is, it's really hard. I feel like each gun I own serves a different purpose. And yes, some guns are for fun, but most of the time I try to buy guns that are more purpose-driven. Some of my favorite guns are, of course, my Glock 19, my Glock 43, my BCM, you know, just AR-15, I guess you could say. I've really fell in love with the Benelli M4. Pistol caliber carbines are extremely fun. 22s. I mean, we can just go on and on, guys. It's hard to pinpoint a favorite gun. Carl also asked, what firearms do you want but have yet to purchase? Right now, guys, I have so many guns I want to get on the list. You guys know how it is being a gun guy. But a few that are really high up on my list are the CZ-P10C, a SIG 320, an FN 509. Those are just a few that I really plan on getting here, probably in the next month or so. I'm going to at least be getting one of those firearms to check out. The Canik SFX, there's a lot of really nice guns on the market right now in the sub $500 range that are supposed to be very good pistols. So I do plan on getting some of those to have here on the channel, review for you guys, and also do some testing of my own. So be looking forward to that. Now, Carl also asked another question, and I thought it was a cool question. Some of these people have asked multiple questions, and I'm just kind of trying to pick more or less the best question. But Carl asked a pretty cool question. He asked, if you didn't have a YouTube channel on firearms, what would you have a YouTube channel on? Well, guys, you know, I've thought of doing the YouTube thing for a long time, you know, with guns, but I just never did, I guess. So, you know, at the beginning of this year, later last year, probably like December 2016, I got into doing YouTube with guns, and I've really loved it so far. It's been a very great experience, and hopefully we keep growing from here. But if I didn't have a channel on guns, it would probably be more or less on fixing things. I'm a hands-on type of guy. I like building things. I like seeing things start from nothing and turn into something. So it'd probably be more or less like a how-to building type channel, I guess you could say. Greg Pacos, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced your last name, Pakos asked, cats or dogs? Well, guys, I love animals. We have cows, chickens, we've usually have pigs a couple times a year, goats, dogs. I don't have any cats, though, so I'm definitely more of a dog person than cat. Personally, here at home, we have a chocolate lab that's about 4 years old. And then my in-laws dog, which is a yellow lab, she's about 8 years old. Her name's Maggie. She pretty much lives here. She's here more than she is at my in-laws' house. So you could definitely say dogs. Douglas Walther asked, is my wife interested in firearms, and how does she feel about me having a YouTube channel, or YouTube firearms channel, I guess you could say. I really wanted her to come down and answer this question on her own, but she wasn't ready, and you guys know how that goes. But she doesn't have anything against guns. She knows how to operate them, knows how to use them, but she's not like, let's go to the range, you know. She does go to the range with me from time to time, usually once every couple months or so. You know, I like for her to shoot and practice her skills, you know, stay sharp on those kind of things. But she does have a couple guns that are hers. She does have a couple guns where she has access to them at all times. She doesn't carry, but she is proficient with, you know, multiple different platforms. And as far as the YouTube channel thing goes, guys, she supports me 100%. You know, as far as like when we invested in this nice camera and lighting and stuff like that, you know, we both made that decision that it was a good idea. And she's actually going to be starting a YouTube channel of her own, more or less doing makeup type stuff, tutorials, reviews. I'm trying to, you know, kind of push her to do that. I think it'd be really cool for both of us to have a YouTube channel. But guys, she's very supportive. I'm very thankful to have such an awesome wife. And hopefully here soon, guys, I will get her on the channel. Now, Evan Hasten asked what I do for a living, and basically, guys, I specialize in heating and air. I've done that since I was very, very young. I grew up very close to my grandfather, and he owns a heating and air company. You know, I don't live where I currently live, you know, where he's at, to work with him, or else I still would be. He's in his 70s, probably 75. He's since retired, but he does still do some jobs, you know, just to keep busy pretty much, and he's in very good shape for his age. But I worked with him growing up since I was young, guys. By the time I was 8 years old, you know, I was wiring thermostats and hooking up computer boards with him, and it kind of evolved from there. But the job I currently do, I do general maintenance. We do heating and air, plumbing, electrical, anything that can be done in a household, basically, guys, is what I do. Now, the company I work for is based out of the town I live in. My wife's family actually owns the company. Her grandmother does. And we have houses all over Indiana, basically. We did have a branch in Florida, which, of course, I didn't travel down there to fix things. But we sold that a few years ago, or she sold that a few years ago. But pretty much from the town we live in to about a 4-hour radius, we have houses all over the place. So we stay very busy. I work with my father-in-law. We get along great. He's a very cool guy. He's also into guns, so we have a lot to talk about. But I do heating and air, guys, and general maintenance. So basically anything that can be done in a house, plumbing, electrical, just about anything that can be done. So that about wraps up all the questions, guys. I really do appreciate all your support. I really appreciate all you guys taking the time to leave a comment or a question. I really, really do love doing this YouTube thing, guys, and I've been working my butt off trying to get this channel growing, and you know, I get a lot of guys that ask, you know, how is your channel growing so fast? Which I definitely can't complain. It's grown at a fantastic rate, guys, for me only doing this for as long as I have been. But just put as much into it as you expect to get out of it. And guys, I've really busted my butt on this channel as far as pumping out as many videos as I could, investing in good equipment. You know, I do some videos and it might cost me $100 out of pocket, but these are things that I would be doing on my own anyways. I enjoy doing them. We have a lot of really cool product reviews coming up. If you could see over in this area, I have stacks and stacks of boxes. I think I'm going to start doing more or less like a mail time type thing. I'm always getting new stuff in. I got a couple new things in today. This knife, and it's from, I believe the name is Mike's Monkey Fist. Awesome knife, guys. I seen this on Instagram, and they're like 25 bucks. I was like, I definitely need to get me one of them. So, always getting new stuff in. My new Glock 19 slide, or not new, I guess, but my Glock 19 slide from Loki Tactical should be in here in the next few weeks. I also have some really cool stuff I'm planning out for the Glock 43, talking to a buddy who's also down in Florida that is getting his company up and going. So I think I'm going to be sending off the Glock 43 slide here soon. I just didn't want to send it off until I really get my Loki Tactical slide back. But a lot of cool stuff coming up on the channel, guys. Another thing real quick, guys, before we go. I know I've mentioned a giveaway a couple times, and I plan on doing the giveaway at 3,000, which Tactical Toolbox is actually sending me. He made a video a few months back saying, hey, when Glock Guy 226 hits 3,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away these holsters, which was absolutely amazing of him. Tactical Toolbox is a great guy. Jonathan over there, we talk a lot. He's a great dude. He's helped me a lot with my YouTube channel. Very knowledgeable guy, and his channel is doing great, guys. I'm really happy for him. But he didn't have to do that. He pretty much did a giveaway in honor of my channel growing. So what he's going to do is send me those holsters. I might do that in its own individual giveaway. And then I also have a couple companies sending some products in for me to do a giveaway. But what I think I'm going to do is make this giveaway video. And once we hit like 4,000 subs, just do an awesome giveaway. I have a lot of really cool products coming, guys. It's going to be a great giveaway. So definitely be looking out for that. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the support. I want to give a shout out to Civil Liberty Defense Clothing for sending this shirt. I think I've worn it in a video and mentioned it before, but it's really awesome shirt, guys. I really appreciate the support. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one.